Hello, my little starlings. How are you? I only had coffee to drink today before coming on here. I think I had 1 cup of water. But so I have the I have the caffeine jitteries. Maybe we should start stream with some deep breaths, shall we? Feel free to take your nice, deep, slow breaths at home with me. Ready? In and out. In and out. Hopefully anybody who needed that was able to get what they needed. How are you? It is Billy Thursday. Let's see. People were excited to believe Ferdy again. I'm not sure if I'm over a little bit more than I usually am. I didn't reset from the Halloween situation. At least we don't have pumpkins. I wouldn't put it past me to just leave the pumpkins in there. Let's see. The tea is in fact too hot. You are correct, Cass. This time I boiled it early, but I left the kettle on, and my kettle is it's an overachiever. So the water is scalding, and I'm not dumb enough to put my tongue in it. I also have pretzels. People are ordering things. Donut asked, what's the next game you're gonna play after you finish Three Houses? I don't know. Let's see, we're on our 8th Three Houses stream, and we're on like what chapter are we on, like 6 maybe? Something like that. I don't know, it'll probably be a Switch game because that's what my setup is. I'd have to think about it. I'm very, very excited, needlessly excited for the incoming, or it might be out at this point, I'm not sure actually, the My Sims Kingdom bundle that they're porting to Switch. I'm so excited about that. Everybody knows I play way too much Sims. I have like 1,600 plus hours. I was playing Sims an hour ago. That's how I prepare for stream. I play Sims. No, I play Sims every day. It's a problem. Something characters driven like a Final Fantasy or a Xenoblade. Final Fantasy? Is there any Switch Final Fantasy? Because I have some for PlayStation, but as we all know, my PS4 is falling apart and I need a PS5, but that costs a lot of money. Xenoblade could be fun. I could look into that. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Persona could be fun. We could look into Persona. I've been meaning to get into Persona, and it feels like a game I would like, so that's an idea. Let's see. I have, we have Hades, we have Cult of the Lamb. We were playing, briefly, my favorite dating sim, but that's, I don't know that that's really a long-term stream sort of situation. That might just be a when Feely feels like it kind of situation. Octopath is a good one. I do enjoy Octopath, and keeping in character, I never finished it. There's also, I want Triangle Strategy as well. I know it's been out a bit, but like that in the same vein. Squonk is excited about dating sim. Dream Daddy is fun. I don't know if I can run it. I have it on PC, and I generally can't run PC games alongside the model, or it just all breaks. I'm working on a laptop here, guys. It's a like bottom of the rung gaming laptop, so it is a little bit stronger than a normal laptop, but I also bought it like 4 years ago. And it was outdated then. Hello, Morphs, welcome in. Persona 3 will have you crying, oh god. What's the newer one? Is it 4 or 5 are we up to at this point? I don't think you have to play them in order, right? Like they're related by game style, not necessarily by characters. Is that true? Can I just pick up one and be fine? Or do I have to play them in order? Have you played Oxenfree? No, but Birdie was really into it for a while. Let's see. Hades is fun. I don't know if people would want to do a full playthrough of Hades, but we had a lot of fun last stream playing Hades. We're at 5, but 3 has been remade. Oh, okay. And yeah, you don't have to play the others. Okay. First time catching a stream. Welcome in. Persona 4 is the best. Okay. Each works as their own titles. Oregon Trail. Cass, you get me. Oh, that would be fun. We would just plug in different starlings names. I'm going back in the chat. Let me try to catch up here. Yes, drink your water. Stay hydrated. That's important. Oh no, my chat jumped. Talking about food we like to eat. Speaking of Chick-fil-A, over the summer I went there and I got like a guacamole ranch kind of situation dressing, and I tried it and I wasn't sure if I would like it, but I did really like it, and the grocery store sells it. So now I have eaten way too much of that recently. Iced tea. Yeah, that iced tea is good sometimes. I feel like iced tea is good for a different purpose than hot tea, you know? Like hot tea is for when you want to be cozy and, you know, have a quiet, slower moment, and then iced tea is like, it's really hot outside time. Or you're like, for me, like iced tea, because I usually buy the like bottles, it's like you're out and about adventuring. We went to a museum a few months ago and we got some iced tea in a bottle while we were having lunch there, and a bee landed on my bottle and went just right into my iced tea. I was so sad. We had to buy another one. It was tragic. My blood is probably 50% iced tea. Oh god. I was like that with regular tea, and then I got a kidney stone, so might I recommend having more water in your system? Take care of your kidneys, everybody. I said I wasn't going to drink that tea, and then I did, and I suffered for it. Kidney stones are indeed the devil. I woke up with a little bit of pain when it happened. And we were like, is this an appendicitis? Because like that's always the first thought. And anybody who has a uterus knows that some of the cramping that you can get when you're on your period, sorry anybody who's uncomfortable with that, but some of the cramping you can get is enough that you have this like paranoia of like, am I on my period or did my appendix burst? So immediately when I feel torso pain, like abdomen pain, that's my thought. So the way you test is you put a little bit of pressure on it. Turns out, if you have a kidney stone, that is a surefire ticket to calling the emergency room and having an ambulance bring you in because you are writhing in horrible pain. That was fun. That was so much fun. That sucked. I do not recommend kidney stones. Awful. Horrible. I won't go into any more details because I'm sure there are people who like don't want to hear about medical things, but like I have never been in worse pain and they gave me like morphine. But I survived. If someone recommends you kidney stones, you should unfriend them. Yeah. It was kind of funny. Funny, I don't know is the word, but like a few weeks later or so, Alejandro Saab had to like miss a stream, or like he posted a stream talking about his trip to the emergency room because he got kidney stones. And then a little bit later I saw him on stream talking to some other like Genshin voice actors, and one of them had kidney stones. And I was like, what is going on this year? So if you follow any of them, that'll date about how far back this happened to me. This wasn't recent, but something was going around. I don't know. Oh gosh. I love Arnold Palmer's. I can pronounce that. Those are good. I think I had one recently. constantly lose liquids, so you have to drink water. Yes. Stay hydrated, everybody. Got 2 kidneys, I can afford to lose 1. No! No, you need those. If you only have 1, things are harder. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. I was thinking about this recently for absolutely no reason. But you know, like, if someone, like, say you have a sibling or something and they need a kidney transplant, right? Because, like, one of their kidneys is dying or something, and then you give them one of your kidneys. But it's okay that you only have 1 kidney? How does that work? Do you only get a kidney transplant if, like, both of your kidneys are bad? If anyone can't tell, I'm not a doctor. But I was thinking about that. I was like, well, you can live with 1 kidney, but not if it's sick? Not if one of them is sick? You can live with 1 kidney, but it halves your lifespan. Oh, jeez. That makes sense. That's true. That's fair. That's understandable, is what I mean. Feeling past them to him? I sure hope not. I would not will kidney stones onto anybody. Especially not people I like. I don't think I would will it onto even people I don't like, though. Plus, willing bad things onto people is just gonna come around and bite you in the butt. Don't put curses on people, you will get cursed. That's just kind of how it works. Drink copious amounts of water. Yeah. So you know, like, I don't know what they tell you in other countries. In America, it's kind of the standard thing you're told in school that you need 8 glasses of water a day, which isn't actually true. It depends on who you are and like the body you're in, but the baseline that they tell you is you need 8 glasses of water a day, and like they don't clarify that, you know, things that have water in them can sometimes count, and then everybody is like, oh, caffeine will dehydrate you, which is like half true. It's more nuanced than that. But you know, so I was working off a baseline of 8 cups a day, and then I had my kidney stone, and then I talked to the doctors, and they're like, yeah, so having kidney stones makes you susceptible to having more of them within the next 7 years. It's like, it's like breaking a mirror. And so you now have to drink 12 cups of water a day, Feely. And I was like, I don't think I can drink 12 cups of anything a day. Do you have any idea how much I would have to pee? This isn't doable. I tried. 12 is too many. But do try to get like 6 to 8 cups if you can. I just drink lots of water to be safe. I am sure then that you know how much peeing happens. It's so much. It's so bad. Transplanted kidney is placed in the pelvis. The others remain, if they can, underperforming. Interesting. Thank you for informing us, Michael. I didn't know that. I just assumed they took out the sick ones. Huh. I have so many more questions now, but I will not turn this into a medical stream. Imagine giving someone a kidney for a transplant and unintentionally giving a kidney stone. No! Oh, I was talking with Birdie about this. I don't know if she saw like a video or something, but someone was saying that when you give your kidney to somebody, it might still be on your biological clock. So somebody got a transplant and then like had to pee way more often than they used to. And they're like, is this a problem? And they're like, no, it just wants to pee as much as the first person. Which is very interesting. Bodies are weird. Now you understand why I had such a hard time making this one. A lot I have learned. Not nearly as much as some humans have learned, I'm sure, but I have learned that these things are delicate and intricate. And if you mess up a connection, everything goes all over the place. It's a mess. I wish them to step in a wet puddle while wearing a sock. That's one of the worst experiences. Oh, evil. Evil. I want a Dr. Feely stream now. Oh god. Do you know how many like legal disclaimers I would have to put on that? I am not a doctor. Do not take my advice. You might die, actually. I don't endorse anything I say and or do. See Sarah Hyland or Selena Gomez for celebrity kidney news. Interesting. Okay. Well, there you go, anybody who's interested. Dr. Feely is better than Dr. Mario. I don't know about that. I do enjoy Dr. Mario. If I learned anything, it's that I don't understand my own body. Correct. That's generally true, I think. Most of us can just say that and be correct. This is no substitution for seeking actual professional medical help. Yep. I should clarify that about therapy too. Like, I care about you all. I love you all very much. I will offer unsolicited advice. I'm not a therapist. Take my advice at your own risk. The human body is paradoxically capable of so much trauma and constantly in danger of a small cut. Yeah. I cannot walk on stairs, I have learned. I have sprained my ankles. I've lost count of how many times. And it's always on the slightest thing. I stepped off of a curb that I didn't realize there was a curb there, sprained my ankle. I was running down a hill, sprained my ankle. The very first one, I was skipping in a room that didn't have the most even floor, apparently. Sprained my ankle. Walking down a flight of 3 steps, sprained my ankle. I did not put these together. Did you try to run on all 4s again? That has never steered me wrong. I think quadrupeds are the superior design choice, actually. How often do dogs sprain their ankles, huh? Humans are precariously designed. Absolute mess. Although I do think of horses, especially when you're like paradoxically capable of so much and yet in danger of tiny thing. Horses are like, was in a mildly damp room, died. They are so delicate. They're so big and so delicate. The dreaded 3 steps. Truly, I was just walking. Although we've also learned that I don't know how to breathe, so maybe it's a user error. I didn't really have anybody to teach me how to be a human, so I suppose maybe it's a me thing. Excuse me, I should remember to warn people before I crunch my pretzels. I just needed a snack. All I had for lunch was a sandwich. No sides. Bugged breathing mechanics. I just do it wrong. Oh, I wanted a napkin and I didn't bring one. Oh well. We'll just, you know, do the whole cheetah dust on the controller. Cheeto dust on the controller thing. Let's see. I'm reading what you said, Squonk, but I'm not going to say it out loud just in case anybody does need that trigger warning and would rather me not speak it aloud. I think my tea has cooled off enough. Nope. I am a fool. Why is there dust from a cheetah on the controller for cheetah? Words are hard. Don't bully me. Oh, speaking of bullying, we've been here for 30 minutes, so I suppose we should jump to the game. For once, I won't talk about Star Rail. Instead, let me talk about a different game gacha I'm obsessed with. Is that said Nike or Nikkei? Is that the... Chris, is that the booby gun game? Is it the booby gun game I keep seeing shorts for? Nikkei. Okay, okay. Hi, Alexander, how are you? I don't know how else to describe what I am referring to. If you mean booty, yes. There's a lot of boobs, too. I have seen so many shorts of just wildly proportioned women. Reloading various weapons, but generally really detailed guns, and then firing a bunch and just showcasing jiggle physics, shall we say? Is that the game we're referring to? I don't know what it's about. All I know is there are voluptuous women. It does what I call the Nier Automata effect. You come for hot women, stay for amazing story and emotional drama. I've seen the poses some of those characters are in. I don't know. They're like breaking their spines. My back's hurt looking at them. Hello! Calais? I don't actually know how to say your name. Welcome in! Welcome in! Trust me, you don't really look at any of the poses. Gotta focus on the enemy. Is that why they have the shorts that showcase it? Is it so that way you can see what you don't normally pay attention to? That's funny. I'm of the opinion. I was thinking about this because we were talking about Zenless Zone Zero the other day. Which I haven't played, and I don't think I will, but it's called a bait and switch. I'm of the opinion that sexualizing video game characters is fine if you do it to everybody. But if you only do it to the women, then I'm annoyed. Khalees? How are we saying the EI? Calais is how I usually pronounce it, but technically the city from France is Calais. Okay, so you're saying Calais then. Like ace. Gotcha. True equality. Exactly. That's all I want. Can you provide an example of the female gaze towards men? The first one that comes to mind, which isn't a very good example, but the first one that I've heard of, because I've had this conversation about Fire Emblem, is Crom. The fact that man is going into battle just entirely bare-shouldered is really funny. But actually, I think a better example is the brawler class in Three Houses, where they're just in like chainmail, like a couple of chains around them and a loincloth. That's acceptable. You know, like you've got Edelgard and Hilda, if you put her into heavy armor, you've got them in these like huge like tin cans, like barely any body showing. And then you've got like Raphael on the field or Balthus on the field, just total tits out. That's acceptable. I'm okay with that. Or the sniper outfit in Three Houses also shows so much thigh. Or like Alchrist's fishnets. I think we talked about that. Absolutely. And because those are in the game, I don't mind so much when you have characters like Goldmary, whose boobs are like bigger than her skull. That's fine. But yeah, no, when it's like Zenless Zone Zero's like camera pans on the female characters' asses and tits, but not on the dudes. Like, come on. Boo. Sylvain in a Speedo and Felix jealous others are checking his boyfriend out. I can get behind this. Yes, exactly. I saw somebody say once that they specifically make Sylvain an archer despite the fact that he's not really equipped for it, just for the thigh, which is hilarious. And speaking of, we should jump over. Oop, there we go. They were waiting for us. Poor Alchrist, poor boy needs some self-confidence. He's gotta have some wearing those fishnets, though. I played Zenless Zone Zero for the waifus, don't get me wrong, but the gameplay and story and characters are genuinely fun. I believe it. I haven't played it, but Jane and Seth. I feel like this is all I say anytime we talk about Zenless, but I'm here for it. I just wish, you know, the camera would pan just as drastically over the dudes. That's all I'm asking. My notes say we were going to do a seminar, so I'm gonna do that. I don't know who we're trying to train right now. I think we needed armor to impress... Well, nobody wants to give it to me. I was gonna say, we need armor to impress Ferdy. I love Jane and Seth. Their interactions are so cute. Yeah! They're great. I'm pretty sure Seth's voice actor is Alhaitham's voice actor from Genshin, which completely different energies there. What do I want to do? Well, we can get the most people talking to Hanneman, so maybe that's the move. Put Sedith as a sniper to show off his thighs. Sedith would be mortified. He would. He would not enjoy that. Why did I feel like the music should have changed there?
So this is how it's done.
Just felt a little awkward. Cool, 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 cool. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. That's probably why I wanted to do that. Bump up the motivation. Though we don't have class yet, and we have to go fight Miklan! It's Dedu's birthday! Happy birthday, Dedu! Best boy! What kind of tea does he like? Albanian berries. Popular among many. He is among many. Refreshes. Water. Dedu wants water. Going to class increases their motivation. Unrealistic. Well, it's learn how to fight stuff, so maybe they're excited to kill. One of the Nikkei's VAs saw a different character and was like, damn, those are nice abs. I can see that happening with the way that game is designed. Fermented dried seeds, soft and subtle, gentle light of the moon. Maybe Angelica, because he's an angel. Chamomile, calm, and concentration. This does feel like a to-do.
Did you need something? Why, thanks.
Do you like my tea? Please. Date start.
Is it not?
Oh, he only kind of liked it. Oh well. You're doing great work exploring the monastery fashion. Is Dedu receptive to compliments? I don't know. He liked that at least.
Yes.
Word of advice, likable allies. I'm counting on you. Oh god. This is so stressful. I can't fuck this up. Likable allies? No. He only likes Dimitri. Oh no. Oh no. He's a workhorse. Treat him like a Clydesdale. Feed him oats. I'll make him yummy oatmeal.
Yes.
Monastery rules, the ideal professor, a strong battalion. Is it a strong battalion? Okay, he liked it. I'm like terrified of ruining this. Do not feed him weeds though. Hello, welcome in. We're trying desperately to appease this man. We did okay. Happy birthday
It was
to do.
delicious. I hope you will invite me again.
Anytime, anytime. Pretzel munch. Big munch, so sorry. Pretzels achieved. Secret eating ASMR unlocked. I try not to. I gotta eat though. It's important. Anybody who ever wants me to do eating ASMR, you just have to come to the streams. That's the only way you're gonna get it. Because I don't have to edit this, so I don't have to listen to it back. And my setup doesn't have my voice playing in my ears right now, so I don't have to deal with that. Soft pretzels at a tea party is a interesting choice. I won't say weird. Soft pretzels are good. You're valid for loving soft pretzels. I don't know that I would... Well, I was gonna say I don't know that I would pair them with tea, but that's what I'm doing with hard pretzels. So maybe I'm just stupid. I don't remember who has what where, so we'll deal with all the store stuff after we get into battle. A group of thieves, led by a disowned son of House Gautier, has stolen a hero's relic and begins to run amok. Seeking to neutralize this threat, the church is sending your house there to settle the matter. Hello, hello! Welcome, Yoshi! How are you? Just replace the tea with lemonade. Interesting. I'm like thinking of these flavor combinations now. The names in the blue lines get wild. I mean, they're kind of all over.
It should be in our sights soon, Professor.
Oh, it's raining. I forgot that it rains. I wasn't sure if that was in the game or outside because it's been really rainy here. Like, pretty much the view outside my window looks like the background image of this shot. Free rain ASMR, yeah. We can just listen. Rain ASMR is great. They're currently arguing about cars while I'm trying to relax. Oh no! Why are there so many car people in your room? You had your first snow! Oh wow. I feel like by this time of year we normally would have snow, but it's been a few warm winters. Anyway.
The abandoned tower those thieves are using as a base. Conan Tower.
Conan Tower. I almost didn't hear the D in there.
This area was the site of a massive battle several hundred years ago. That's when invasions from the north were at their peak. Back then, this tower was built for both surveillance and defense. It will be difficult to seize it.
You're very well informed, Gilbert. Please, tell us more.
That sounded so passive-aggressive. Please, tell us more. Who hurt you, Dimitri? Are you okay? Are you having a bad day?
Well, you're joking.
I don't know that... Yeah, it sounded kind of sarcastic. Yeah, I don't know that joke is the word. Go home, Gilbert. You have a family.
Professor, did you see the local villages?
What was that about? Did I miss something? Dimitri is always having a bad day. It's sad, but true.
They were in rough shape, no doubt because of the thief attacks. They're not going to make it through the winter in that condition. If the thieves had taken up pillaging in order to survive, that would be deplorable, but understandable. But this is something else entirely. It looks as though they destroyed those villages purely for pleasure. No matter what their reasons may be, that sort of behavior cannot be allowed. Ever.
Don't bother losing your head over those lowlifes, Your Highness. It's wasted effort.
Sylvain, the thieves' leader, the one who stole the relic, word has it he's your older brother. I know he's been disowned, but...
He is no longer a member of House Gautier, or my brother. He's nothing more than a common thief.
Damn.
Are you sure about that? It would be understandable to find the situation, well, regrettable, to say the least.
Sylvain's like, nope, no, I don't have any complicated feelings at all whatsoever. Just a normal guy here.
Regrets? You must be joking. You know we're far past the point of regret.
No suppressed trauma at all.
And it always falls on the younger brother to clean up the mistakes of their elders, doesn't it?
This rain threatens a coming storm. We must hurry and begin our war council before the heavens let loose.
Whole lot of wet cat energy in this picture. As an older sibling, I resent that. Yeah, I feel like, certainly like in American culture, it's a very different perspective. It's usually older siblings looking after the younger ones, not the other way around. I'm seeing a lot of older siblings having opinions. I bonded with Ferdy. When did that happen? I'm the youngest, so I can't comment. My brothers will say they raised my little brother. I'm certain he'll say otherwise. Oh my. Tea. I want to be close to Dedue and Mercy. Let's see. Where's Sylvain? There's Sylvain. He's important. Middle child, a pox on all of you. I'm so sorry. Here's the man. The bad man. How do I don't know if there's a way to zoom. He's got the Lance of Ruin. Such a dramatic name. What have you got going on? He's good with lances? He can steal, of course. Of course. More middle children in here. The Tower of Doom, yeah. We've got archers up the side there, which is gonna be a pain in the ass. More archers, cheers. I guess it makes sense for bandits to have archers, though. Ooh, chest! And a guy who probably has a key for the chest. Yes, you have a chest key, but you also... Excuse me, move over here. Over there. Also have lock touch. What is the key for, mister? Why does he have that? Fire Emblem just gives family the same hair. That's how you know. That's how you know they're related. Why can't that relic be named Sparkle Slice or the Daisy of Reckoning? I always found the Gautier relic particularly... I mean, it's poetic. I can't tell you how many different bits of media I've seen, like, just really dissecting the concept of ruin with the Gautier boys. It's definitely interesting, but it is really dramatic. Like, you have, Fail Not is Claude's, right? Which, like, that makes sense. A bow that doesn't fail, one that's always true. Okay, and then Lance of Ruin. I don't think it matters too much. I just need to... I don't really have any flyers, so I just need to bear in mind where the archers are for distance reasons. Want to keep my mages not all in the back, probably. Which, yeah, we're doing pretty good. How many of you can heal? Is it just Mercy? At this point, it probably is. Unless Gilbert. What can you do? No, he's just an axeman. Then there's a lance called Lewin, which just causes confusion for funsies. I'm sure, like, Lewin and, how do we say Dimitri's beer, the very Welsh name. I'm sure that they come from, like, folklore and legends. I'd be interested to know, like, what those legends are about, though. I wanted to be near Dedue and Mercy. I am near Dedue and Mercy, so I feel like we're probably good here. We just need... yes, Ferdy's on the map. We just need to... How dare you, how dare you just spell Dimitri's relic. Yeah. Arheed bear? That's definitely not how you say that at all. Off the top of my head, I don't know what the combination of letters, I don't know what noise they make. Ariedbar is what Cass says. Was Edelgard's the one with the German name? Probably. Because there's a lot of like Holy Roman Empire and German influences going around with the empire. I wanted to go to the marketplace, which is over here. Sorry, it's been a minute. Not Edelgard's. Somebody does. I know what you're talking about. I don't think we need a blacksmith. We do need to replenish all of these, though. Yes. Is that the storm outside making that noise? No, it's an airplane. It was just very loud suddenly. Alrighty. Good. Got some healing stuff. That's mostly what I'm checking, is that everybody can heal themselves, because that's important. I mean, they don't have much, but we're probably fine. Okay, at least everybody who's on the field. Oh yeah, I wanted to just check that we all have weapons. I know that this isn't the weapon shop, but... Dimitri could use an extra lance. Maybe I should do this in the armory. Doesn't that make more sense, Bailey? Let's grab you another lance. You could have a javelin.
Is that the one?
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Thanks a bunch.
Iron, but you got a steel axe, so you're good. Oh, his bow is running out. No, we can't have that. Is steel better than... Yes, it is.
Is that the one?
Thanks a bunch.
Thanks a bunch.
Ah, Freikugel. Yes. Who has that? Which one? Coming in hot with the lore name. Let's see. Calais says... Or Callus. Calais? Calais. I think that's how we decided it said. In the Ulster cycle of early Irish literature, the Lewin of Celtchar, I'm so sorry, Irish people, is the name of a long fiery lance or spear belonging to Celtchar, I'm so sorry, Mac Ulthachar, I'm so sorry, and wielded by other heroes from Wikipedia. Thank you. Are you saying that's the one? Anna's gotta make sure. I don't know. Maybe I should think about it. Engage does not have weapon durability. Yeah, I go back and forth on whether or not I like weapon durability. Ariedbar. I already forgot how we say it. Or even more impossible to pronounce. Belong to Lug. Nice. Did we start the battle or did I miss the greetings, Professor? Nothing to report. So we started... Did we start with the battle? Yeah, we started with a seminar and then immediately went into battle. There is no gatekeeper yet. Pretzel time. Okay, everybody else is good, I think. Come back soon! What was Cuchulain's weapon named again? I'm so sorry, Irish people. I feel like I've seen that name before, though. It belonged to Paisiar, King of Persia. Its tip had to be kept immersed in a pot of water to keep from igniting, and a property similar to the Lewin of Celtchar. Sorry. Just Googling and looking it up. Now I'm nerding out on Irish myth and legend. I wanna learn more about that kind of stuff. It is all really cool. I think we're good, so I think we're gonna jump in here. Forgot I have to click.
The enemy is close by. We're almost to the top floor.
They are merely thieves, but they have a hero's relic. Do not drop your guard.
Don't hold back for my sake. My brother is going to pay for everything he's done.
Yet another fight where the person who gets the final blow is very specific. Okay. I don't remember if some of these fights require you to use a certain person to get the final blow.
I'll cut through.
Oh, the echo. I mean,
What should I do?
Dimitri could probably hold his own if we put him up here, but I will at least make sure to do his next to him. That's important. Gotta use my library degree for something.
Stay focused.
Use it for being a librarian. Everybody say thank you, librarians.
I'm on it.
Alright, we want to bring Sylvain up, but we want to be sure that he doesn't die.
Here we go.
Here we go. I hated the archers shooting down on this map. Yeah, I was looking over there. They look like they're gonna suck, actually. No, I don't want to use 5 durability.
I'll go.
He'll go. We'll keep him near Sylvain, of course. And same with Ingrid, though she's a little further back. Echo, you say? As in the best class in this academy?
Here goes.
What do you mean? Thank you, librarians! I gotta get in with my local library.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
He is Ferdinand von Eyre. He's gonna hang out here. I was gonna click on Gilbert, but I guess I don't control him. What happens if the wrong person strikes? The killing blood does not work. If it's required, like let's say that they were like, Sylvain has to be the one to kill
Not
his
good
brother,
enough.
Miklon, then it just won't do any damage and he'd just stay up. But I was more so saying it
Weak.
for just me emotionally. I feel it's necessary for Sylvain to get the final hit in against his brother. We torment our students here at Garrigmach. Pretzel. Fun fact, turns out Three Houses is actually
Is that all?
pretty on when it comes to Opera's Academy. So there's several classes with an assigned teacher and monthly contests. Interesting. Interesting. So you're living your best Three Houses life. I'm sure there are pros and cons to that. We'll have to live vicariously through you, Yoshi.
What's next?
How are you only level 8, baby? Dimitri's like 13.
I like how this feels.
Oh yeah? Sorry. Reflex. We'll keep to-do up here with Dimitri. Now on paper we may be like the second to last, as of now, but personality-wise we're the best. Hello, Hona! Comfy in bed and definitely sane about Linny's upcoming rerun. I've considered pulling for him. Welcome in, welcome in. Sorry, sorry. I'll behave myself. Bring you up here. Whoops, I want to dash. Bring him over this way. Same, but still. Alright, she can rally people.
Thank you.
Yeah. These two need to be buds. I never remember in these streams who we have. Oh, you can rally too. Do it.
Huh, thanks.
Who we have supports up with. I don't know who we're trying to up Ferdy with, other than me, obviously. I think he has only supports with Mercy. I have 30 wishes and it guaranteed. I think I've been.
Captain's in trouble. Hurry up, you fools!
I've been waiting for this, and if he doesn't come home, I will be sad. I am wishing you a very I hope you get him.
Enemies approach from the lower floors. Watch the rear flank.
You're the rear flank, sir. Watch yourself. Every time I see the rally option, I can imagine them standing there cheering. Yes, exactly. Especially with like a net. Like, you know that's what it is. You've lost Farina to Jean. Oh no. I pull Tainari all the time. That was the last 5-star you pulled though. Okay, so then yeah, that should be a guarantee. Should be good. How long ago was a Farina banner? I don't remember now. How long have you been waiting for Linny? I lost Raiden to Dia, who had just gotten with the freebie. Oh no. I think I did that with, who did I want? We were making jokes that I got the wrong dog when I pulled Tainari, which foxes aren't dogs, but was I going for Wriothesley? I don't think so, because I have Wriothesley. Who did I want? How many dog boys are there? Was it Sino that I pulled Tainari? What order did they come out? Oh, this is gonna bother me. I don't remember now. I feel like I pulled Tainari a lot though.
Thank you.
I rarely pull because I'm free to play and grinding is a slog. I refuse to touch Sumeru Desert. So I try and save. That's fair. That's so valid of you. I was free to play, which I think is how it goes. You know, sometimes people would buy me gift cards for my birthday, especially if a character was coming out around then. I think Albedo launched on one of my birthdays. Or not launched, but had a rerun. But, I dropped a lot of money on Zhao. Did you ever pull Shilonen? I pulled for her. I didn't get her. I might have gotten Tainari. I don't have her. No. It's part of why I am debating, now that we're behind a little on our ASMR schedule, which character I want to do next week. Because I don't actually have her. It's sad. Rip indeed, thank you. My problem is that I haven't been playing enough lately. And with the strike going on, which I'm in full support of the strike, but it does mean that, you know, the Archon quests were impacted. Some of it's not voiced. And there's a part of me that wants to wait until the strike is fully resolved and everything's recorded, and then go. I do think I pulled Kniech. So there's that. You can go here, that's fine. You can always do a Hubert ASMR. How would I even? What would I even? I don't know about that. The only place I've cared to play and explore in Fontaine, I've barely done that one, because I just didn't care for the release. I did a lot of, you know, Mondstadt and Liyue. I joined for Eula's release, so it was fairly early, but not the earliest. It was
It all comes down to this.
before 2.0, so it was maybe like 1.5 or so. So I did pretty well with Mondstadt and Liyue, but Inazuma was too hard for me, and so I haven't done that much exploration everywhere else. I joined around when the Chasm came out. I feel like I did like half of the Chasm.
I cannot lose.
I enjoyed the Chasm, but that's because I'm a Zhao enjoyer, so.
Child's play.
It is hilarious when the battalion misses.
Child's play.
It's hard to wait when every other site has spoilers. Somehow I managed to avoid them. I just don't go on the internet, I guess. This man does not want to give up this chest. Ash, can you help? Go ahead and fire off against him. What is it he keeps saying? Child? Maybe. I'm not sure. And then I will murder. Yeah! We love to see a crest activate.
As expected.
Child's play. Ah. I have a few limited 5 stars, but most were accidental. I didn't want Eula. But I got her. We don't need this, we have Ash! And now I greatly enjoy her, actually. But I wasn't actually gunning for her. Can Sylvain deal with a mage? We'll find out. He is kind of underleveled, isn't he? Guess we'll send Felix with him. Maybe Annie? Annie can't reach, though. What is your range, mister? We'll just scoot out of his way. I got amazing pools in Plants vs. Zombies. I didn't even know that was a gacha game. I've never played. How does it work? I'm curious now. Haven't had a cryo 5-star banner in like a ridiculous amount of months. Have we had any since Wriothesley? Wriothesley was last year, wasn't he? I got Yae, who I use, and Ayaka, who I like when he's dormant. I enjoy Yae a lot. I really like the playstyle. Oh no, is there Wanderer hate? Venti I got from board pulling. I love Venti. Wanderer is my least favorite.
Thought you could win.
Pity building for Raiden. That he would though. He would ruin your Raiden pull though. That's very, very thematic. Ninja Lucina is in Heroes now. Interesting. Every now and then I'm like, I should play Heroes, but there's a reason I stopped playing it. I just didn't get into it. We'll send Ash down here and try not to leave him at the gas station. What I'd give for a night of drinking with Venti. Just don't try to match him, you'll die. I don't need to use the javelin when I'm literally right in front of him. Or her. Whatever. Gender's not real. Ryo is your close second least favorite. How come? You don't like asshole characters? Oh, we have different interpretations of Wriothesley. I often do like asshole characters, so that could be part of it.
You're out of luck.
I like Wriothesley. I find him to be an upstanding man, but also he's a mafia boss, so I get why you might not.
This is what a real man looks like.
This is what a real man looks like. One of my favorite Fire Emblem characters is a hero's OC. I know that there's like summoner main characters, right? Is that what you mean? Heroes gave me Summer Dorothea and Valentine's Lucina, so I can't totally hate it. I do like the different skins. I always think of the Fargus 4 of Ingrid, Dimitri, Felix, and Sylvain, where these three have summer outfits, and then Felix has a Christmas outfit. Summer's one, yes, but actually a villain character of the book 7 story. Alright, alright. Were you one of the ones who was like, really liked Zephyr as well? Are you generally a villain enjoyer? I know we had a lot of Zephyr fans when we were playing Engage. I'm not really sure like where to position people at this point.
Huh.
This is like a weird turn in the thing. If I remember correctly, there's gonna be more reinforcements. Not those guys.
child.
You like her voice actor.
Not enough.
Vale was a better villain. Evil Vale was fun. I get Ryo has a sad backstory and such. I just really don't like asshole
Child's
characters.
play.
My thing about Riotley.
What's up?
To go into a rant. I don't see it as you're welcome to see it any way you want, to be clear. Like, this is not me like overruling your opinions. Like, I totally get why you feel that way. And that's super acceptable. The way I see Brian's is that, you know, he sees the fortress as a place for redemption, where he understands that there are some things people can do that are unforgivable, but also that you can grow from them. And he like takes full responsibility for the unforgivable shit he's done, without spoiling.
Thanks.
But also knows that it really turned his life around to go to prison. And so he strives to make the fortress a place that can redeem other people. And I find that very admirable. So I enjoy him for that reason. And also in his character quest, story quest, what are they called? One of those things. He very much shows that, like, he is still definitely the kind of person who breaks laws. He hasn't lost that part of him, but he's just using it for better purposes now. And so I enjoyed that. But I can understand why you're like, you know, murder is bad. True. Paralogue. That's what it would be called in, like, Three Houses, but that's not what it's called in Genshin.
So helpful.
Have some girl bonding here. Asshole characters are one thing. I'm torn between, like, there's a teasing asshole character who knows when fun teasing is over, which I enjoy. Yeah. I'm a chronic asshole with cool hair and a heart of gold enjoyer, which is why we end up with the opinions we have on this channel of Sylvain Jose Gautier.
You're a big help.
And it is so valid to say Sylvain is a bad person. Like, he's got depth, he's got nuance. He is a womanizer, it is true. So yeah, whenever people are like, I don't like that character because they're a jerk, and I'm like, yes, but they're my jerk. You're totally allowed to not like them for being a jerk. That makes sense. It's a me problem. I tend to like characters who act like assholes but are actually sweethearts. Yeah. Then there's obviously the downright asshole who just bully people, which I despise. Yeah, I don't like that. I immediately think of My Hero, which I only got a couple seasons into, My Hero Academia, before I stopped watching. I must have playing. Big surprise, Feely doesn't finish anything. I hated Bakugo so much. And I normally like jerk characters, but they have to have something redeeming. And Bakugo did not have anything redeeming for me until there's a point where he is upset and he like reminds Deku that All Might is his hero too, that he's been idolizing him too. And you suddenly see like this kid who has obviously destructive powers, who also wants to be a good guy. And you're just kind of like, oh right,
What's done is
you're
done.
also a child. And that was the turning point for me, in which I began to enjoy Bakugo. But before that, I did not like him. At all. Yeah. Bakugo first episode. Yeah. Yeah, no. I did not enjoy that level of
I appreciate it.
abhorrent behavior until we finally got him to crack a bit more. And then we finally saw a little bit more human in him. and then I enjoyed him. But Kirishima is my favorite, for the record. I'm a Bakugo enjoyer. Kirishima is my favorite. Who's left? Oh, it's Ash. We left him at the gas station. Run, Ash!
Here we go. Attack them from both sides.
That's what I was thinking of. I was like, there's definitely gonna be more guys around here.
It's an ambush.
That's it? That's all you're gonna say? It sure is, dude. Who could have foreseen this? I feel like coming around this back corner that we've been going up around is like the most awkward part of this fight. I've kind of only been half paying attention to it.
Ineffective.
Ineffective. Damn. There's something so cold and callous about his just clinical assessment. I got some difficulties judging my own character. Some parties call me a womanizer, some the nicest dude they met, and a few combine it. Meanwhile, I'm just over here looking for laughs and a hug. I mean, without knowing you personally, I can't offer much insight onto how you should evaluate yourself there, but
Weak.
I would say humans, one of the most defining things about making a character that you're writing feel real is to give them contradictions. So like, I'm trying to think of a good example. Like, Dimitri has such a big heart, and his empathy is the reason that he is aggressive. And those two things seem like polar opposites, you know? But them together is what makes his story so compelling. So it is possible that you are both of those things. And you know, you have to assess whether or not you want to be both of those things. But it is very possible for people to be both.
Such power dwells within.
And that's something, you know, if you understand that about people, I think it helps a lot to kind of empathize with other people and to understand people who've wronged you or people you don't get along with, or, you know, I think a lot of us have had people in our lives that are nice to us sometimes and not nice to us other times, and trying to grapple with the fact that like this person can be so cruel and so loving at the same time. If you understand that yes, people can be both, it keeps you from falling into trying to rate them as black and white, good or bad, which if you feel stuck to the good or bad, every time they switch to the other one, you won't know how to feel about them anymore. Whereas if you know that people can be both, you can kind of assess it more of, is the good worth the bad? Is the bad worth the good? You know? Hello, Cam Reynolds. Welcome in. I am doing well. How are you? Ophelia Hoshino, come for the video game character, stay for the deep philosophical life wisdom. Oops. Anyway, so my anime husband. Today's your 21st birthday! Awesome! Happy birthday! Yeah, I hope you're having a great time. Not a criticism. I know.
That worked out. Am I making progress?
Oh, one of Hona's friends is hanging out, so Hona's gonna go. Have fun with your friends! I feel he's abusing Ash, was I? I feel like I missed some of the chat as I was philosophizing. We gotta train up Sylvain. He is definitely too weak. Wow!
That went as expected.
I'm on a cruise with your family. I hope you're enjoying it. Do you want to share where you're going? Is it somewhere exciting? I'm not gonna put Mercedes there and have her die, actually. Let's try Dimitri. He's pretty strong. He might be able to handle this. But yeah, to come back to the topic of what makes someone's character, especially someone who's going to study psychology, it's such an interesting topic for me. For sure, people are
I
complicated.
must keep aiming higher.
Human beings are complicated. You go into the Bahamas, ooh. Nice and warm during the chilly season, at least if you're normally in the northern hemisphere. It's starting to get chilly around here, so that sounds lovely. I hope you have lots of fun. I don't know if sunburn is a thing to worry about this time of year, but try not to get any
Proceed
sunburn.
with caution.
Did I already move Mercy? Oh, onslaught. That doesn't knock anybody back, I don't think. Does it? No, battalion. No, that's not what I wanted. Show me your battalion, mister. Does onslaught knock people back? It does. Do I need it? No. Okay, Mercy hasn't moved yet, so I'm just gonna come at him and then heal to do, because he's a little bit half down. Watch out for snow burns. We don't even have snow here. Not yet. Is Physic a waste? Yeah, we'll just heal.
My thanks.
Let's see. Like finding out the reason behind why people are the way they are. Yeah, it's very compelling. Or going into the dark areas about how you could best talk to people to get your way. Lead more effectively. It is very interesting. And like the psychology of like marketing is very interesting. And like once you start learning some of the marketing tricks, they don't work as well on you because you spot them. But I mean, everybody is influenceable, so don't convince yourself that you can't be fooled. You can't be moved. You can.
Seems I
but
prevailed.
when you become more aware of them, suddenly you see it everywhere. Marketing is evil once you get into it. It can be. It can be used for evil. I'm from the dry part of California. I've never seen snow.
This'll get him.
Miss. Yeah! There you go, Lynx. I like snow. I like snow in December, and after December, I'm tired of it. Miss. Oh no. They had a better hit right there. Oh, I lined them all up right for that. Oh well. Oh right, poor Ash. Oh no. It's just so funny to imagine them taking like 2 steps back. Nice.
Child's play.
Yeah, child's play. That's what he's saying.
Not enough.
I want all the cold weather. I hate the heat. Yeah, I feel like I'm of the opinion that it's better to be too cold than it is to be too hot. I think we talked about this. I can only take so much off, whereas I can always put on more. I feel like it's easier to warm up than it is to be cold. Will this hit Gilbert?
It's time.
Let's find out. Damn. Neat. That guy's almost dead. Problem solved. I feel like the snow gives purpose to the cold, otherwise it's just gray and gloomy. That's I guess like fresher snow or like thicker snow.
What should I do?
Is pretty, right? Because you have that kind of unbroken sheet of white, and sometimes it gets that nice like cap on the top of like it's a little bit teeny tiniest bit icy at the top, so it kind of crunches just right. And I have a compulsion to eat ice. It's a medical thing, so I immediately my first thought was going to be like, and it's great to bite into, but maybe that's not a universal experience. Maybe it's just a javelin. But Being cold sucks. Being cold does suck, but things that warm you up are really nice. Like hot tea, hot chocolate, blankies, fresh from the dryer, snuggles, watching a movie. Those are great. Trying to cool off. It's I like swimming, but other than that, like just sit in front of a very loud fan, melting from heat. Yeah. Much easier to warm up than cool down. Yeah. I wanted her to heal. To do here, because he's in a bad way. If I'm cold, I can put on more layers to my uniform. If I have to run around with a 20 kilogram backpack in 35 degrees Celsius weather, I am fucked. Yeah. I can't breathe when it's too hot out, so that's my bias there. Does she have, what is her gambit? Is it fire? Oh yeah, group flames. This is a time for group flames. Hell yeah.
Now.
All I'm saying is I'd rather freeze than sweat my ass off. Breathing is another thing.
Thank goodness.
I'm not saying being cold is pleasant, but having triple digit weather in early October. Ew! I am so sorry for you. So sorry. That's my nightmare. Any 3-digit weather is evil. Evil. If I remember correctly,
Feel the difference.
that's in the 40s in Celsius, I think. Evil. Does depend on how cold. It can definitely be painful to breathe if it's cold enough. That's true. There are ways to warm the air before it hits your lungs, though. Because I do find that too cold bothers my lungs too, but scarves help. He's stuck here, he has to wait. Kill them! Yeah. Every last one of them. Dutch oven for survival.
That worked out well.
Hello, Kendrick, welcome in! Having been in negative 20 degrees Celsius temperatures, I have yet to experience painful cold breathing. Somebody, quick, translate that to stupid American for me. None of you know how to use a spear. Look, we don't assess Fire Emblem fighting techniques for their realism. Who healed? Poor Ash. Ooh. Nice. Fire Emblem is all about realism. Have you seen their horses? Negative 4 degrees Fahrenheit. Thank you. That sucks. Icky. No
This is my
likey.
duty.
Be sure to have soup at the ready. Truly. That's yucky. We don't like that. Anything under like 10 degrees Fahrenheit is not acceptable. And 10 degrees is cold, to be clear. I went to university somewhere where it was really cold, and at some point in the winter, so everybody who was native to that area, I was not, was just kind of used to it. But one day, I think they didn't cancel classes. They didn't cancel classes, but they warned us that we should not take the outdoor paths to get to class if we were going far, because it was so cold that if you were outside for more than 15 minutes, any exposed skin would get frostbite. And everybody just went to class like this was acceptable and normal. And that's just how it was.
Yeah.
That wasn't fun.
Can't afford to lose.
The wind was the worst part, though. Just another Tuesday,
Feeling
really.
stronger.
I think they canceled class because of snow, like, maybe like 2 or 3 times I was there, and I went for the full 4 years. People who are used to snow are used to snow. I've always been fairly used to snow, but I also spent a lot of time in my youth in an area where like 2 inches of snow would make the whole state close down. Not there anymore, but
I'm not at my best today.
that was always interesting because we moved there. So having been from an area that was more used to snow and then being like,
Let's be
there's a snow flurry, everything is closed, was really interesting. I live in West Europe, I'm very much used to it. Yeah, so like imagine you move, let's say Chris, you move to Southern California and they have a freak instance of, I don't know, like a flurry of snow and they have to close everything. And to be fair, like it's not like people are stupid, like they don't have the infrastructure to deal with snow. Like people who aren't used to driving in snow should not drive in snow. When Texas had those blizzards a few years ago and like their whole power grid got knocked out, like that's because they weren't built for it. There's building things you have to do to be prepared for snow. So it makes sense, but it also, as someone who's used to snow, is a wild concept. Do you think Felix chose to learn swords so he'd be different from his friends? I know exactly why Felix chose to learn swords, but I don't know if he's told us yet. I don't think he wants to be different. I think it's more that he's following a tradition. Swords are cool. That's fair.
That was tough.
Though you do make a good point that the main weapon of choice of most of the knights in Fargus is a spear, is a lance, is a javelin. So
Is this a joke?
him not learning pole arms does kind of reflect his refusal to be a knight. Just this one guy in the back here. Do you think he'll fight us if we don't engage him? Will he just stand over there? Does anybody need healing? I know people were a little rough. We're doing pretty okay though. Meow. My brother once traveled to a country overseas during the winter that doesn't ever get snow, and then it snowed when he went. Oh no!
Quite helpful.
It does show his dedication to duels, though. Felix is always ready to throw hands.
Thanks for that.
Brawler Felix is pretty funny to me. Let's put Sylvain here. And we need to bear in mind that we are coming up on the archers. Oh no, did they all move? Oh, one man left. All the other ones already came to fight me, I guess. I was gonna say we have to prepare for those archers, but I guess they've already been dealt with. Does anybody back here need help? Are you guys good? Ash is a little boo-booed.
Move carefully.
Here, why don't you heal yourself? Yeah, problem solved. Me saying I was gonna bond with my students and then I ended up way in the back. The town Lynx's brother was in closed down completely, even though it was like 1 inch if that. Yeah, that's how it would get in the place I used to live. They also, it was a mountainous area, but not high enough where, like high enough that sometimes there was snow, but not high enough that like it was always. But that meant that there were a lot of like narrow roads and like dirt roads and roads that aren't easy to plow. So they would close down school and such if it was snowing at a certain part of town, not even in the whole town. Just because if it was snowing there, then those people wouldn't be able to get home if they didn't like send us home early and such.
Quite helpful.
It was quite the joke in my high school that people would say like, Oh, it's snowing downtown, so we're getting out of school. It wasn't actually downtown, but obviously I'm not going to say the name of the part of town. Don't really know how to arrange people. This is kind of just a moving turn.
Yeah.
Where?
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Delightful. I am bonding with Ash. I think Felix has a support with Sylvain in Three Hopes, where he says he beat up a bunch of people who were bad-mouthing Sylvain. Aww. How sweet. I gotta play Three Hopes. Maybe that's what we'll play. God, that would be a different streaming experience, I think. Speaking of Felix, why don't you just charge straight through here and cut this guy down? Yeah, that's why we love Felix. Yeah, double crest action.
Why am I even here?
You are the entire army, Felix. We don't need anybody else. Why are they even here when we have you? Magic is such a lovely thing, much more interesting than science. I mean, magic is, what do they say? Magic is just science we don't understand yet. Can be both.
Thanks.
You should play Three Hopes, the supports are so good. So I have heard. The gameplay wasn't quite my style.
Thank you.
And I think I would get overwhelmed. I'm the kind of person who... Tell me you're neurodivergent without telling me you're neurodivergent. I'm the kind of person who... I don't know if you've ever watched... You know, not to bring back my interests, but Sims, like, streamers, and the way that they play is so different from the way that I play. Most people I've watched play The Sims focus on one character at a time and have them go about doing their stuff, and then they check in on the other character and have them do whatever. I pause the game, assign a task to every sim, play the game out for like, you know, the 30 seconds it takes them to achieve that task, pause the game, assign a task to everybody. Like, I play it like a turn-based strategy game. And just the real time of Three Hopes stresses me out. So I'm not sure what that experience would be like for us here. I've played like that before. I'm glad someone else does. I heard somebody who is like diagnosed autistic was talking about how, you know, there's the stereotype that autistic boys, you know, are obsessed with trains or like planes or like vehicles and such, right? But she said that the stereotype for girls, she thinks, at least based on the way that she's talked to fellow autistic girls, it should be like horse girls and Sims players. And she was serious though. She was like, you know, I'm obsessed with Sims. I've always been obsessed with Sims, and I think the reason that I enjoy it so much is that I can control everything, which makes sense, you know, for an autistic person who has, her specifically has issues with like change and like not having control over the situation, not knowing what's going on. That makes sense, but also that's why I play Sims. So I was like, mood, dude. Perhaps I should talk to my therapist about this. Me? Obsessed with vehicles? Never. What is it? Someone explain. What is it with little boys and trains and planes and cars? What is so captivating to you? Because my mind does not... Gilbert really has just decided. Fuck this guy specifically. Alright, you have fun with that. We're gonna catch up with the group. Like, my brain does not enjoy mechanics. I just can't. Everything, it's weird because I like building, I like sewing, things I like about cosplay you would think would be things that would make me like engineering, but I don't know, something about the math feeling of it is the best way I can describe it. Just like, we're really just bolstering Dimitri back and forth here. I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. But I'm really curious, like what about it makes the brain go burr? My brother and my dad both love vehicles. Gendered thinking comes early. My mother gave my oldest brother a toy baby bottle to prepare him for a new baby. He used it as a toy gun. That's kind of hilarious though. See, I came from a family that was like, play with whatever toy you want. So I had Hot Wheels right aside with my Barbies. Oh no! He survived! God, thank God only Gilbert went over there. Holy shit! You're not allowed to do that. Kill him! No!
I have yet to be forgiven. For now, I must retreat.
I can't believe this. Boo! I'm not that heartbroken about it. We don't need to turn back time for him. Can't believe that. It's his fault for provoking that guy. I specifically said we were not gonna fight him. Basically, it's cargo vroom, plane go whoosh, or in my case, whoosh pew pew boom. Trains go choo choo. Thank you for enlightening me. Now I have to actually think, even though Miquelon is all alone. I didn't murder him. He got himself murdered. Let's see, let's see. A lot of people play Sims the way I do. That makes me feel better. Also couldn't get into the Warriors games. Every game is Fire Emblem for Feely. Maybe so. Maybe so. This game's been out 5 years and I'm still playing it. What does that tell you? Let's see. My dad loved aircraft and cars and I love them as well. Well, it's great when you can share something like that. There's a new game coming out next year, I think, that looks like Sims, but you can control even more stuff. Can't remember the name, but people thought it'd be the new Sims. What do you mean by can control more stuff? Like social or building? Because those are two different aspects of the Sims, I think. The design and the engineering is what you guys like about transportation vehicles. My brother got a Barbie once and turned it into Killer Barbie and pretended her arms were machine guns. See, I feel like that's not a gendered thing. I feel like girls play that way too. In a more adult response, the reason I love my car so much is that it's another form of escape from everything. Well, that's true. You're speeding down the road, the engine drones out, inner conflict. Okay, I can see that. I get anxious if I drive fast, but I get what you're saying. So I can understand that. Speaking of planes, I go feral when I see... Is there an I in there? Is that MIG? MiG? 31? I am uninformed about the vehicles. Squonk likes a certain plane. So playing up to 5 years just means the game is that good. It is. It's just, I brain rot in a good way. My brain is fixated forever. I say, like, Three Houses changed my brain chemistry. Three Houses made this channel. Like, if you want to get, like, really sentimental about it, like, without Three Houses, we wouldn't be here. Let's just think about that for a minute. Try not to cry. Or other overthinking thoughts. Whereas also the types of people who are interested with gears and all of that, like it running. Say like seeing all of the things like in action? Is that what you're saying? I didn't get people who just went out for a drive until I got a car. A friend of mine does that. Where if she's got a lot on her brain. I don't know if she still does it, but she definitely did it at uni. If she's got a lot in her brain. We lived somewhat near the state line at uni. And so she would be like, yeah, I went out for like a 2-hour drive and ended up in the next state over. We were like, oh. Did you have fun? Oh god. Oh god. Okay, we have to weaken him first. Let's see. Does Dimitri have anything to say? Ooh, he's got a 13 crit rate too. Ugly.
So, you think you can take the lance from me, huh? I'll kill you. I'll kill every last one of you!
That's the thing! He said the thing! Is this where Dimitri gets it? Is this a formative moment for Dimitri too? He'll kill every last one of us! Is it brain rot or brain activation? I like the way you think. It's apparently called Inzoi? Hold on, what are we talking about? For planes, it was just the freedom of not being bound to anything, no traffic, much less worry about an oh-so-calming silence. That is not my experience in planes, but I am glad you feel that way. I feel that way in water, I think. I don't remember the intimate details, but it looked like you basically build the entire world. Oh, Inzoi is the game you're talking about. Okay. But it looked like you basically built the entire world from scratch. Design every person in your location and can customize everything that has a design. It kind of sounds like SimCity plus The Sims. The plane they're talking about is a Soviet Inceptor, capable of going Mach 3 in the hopes of being able to shoot down the American other plane. I'm still playing Awakening and Fate, so I can't judge. That's fair. If I had access to them, because my DS is gone. I mean, I own it, but it's gone. Soviet metal bird, go fast. I guess I can understand the haha thing go zoom mentality. I need some of this range up here. We also need to get Felix up here as fast as possible. If anybody is going to do big damage, it's going to be Felix. You can attack. That's what I wanted. Worthless. Okay. Just rally him then.
Thanks for that.
Can't believe Miklon directly impacted Dima. I mean, for many reasons, it makes sense. If all of these kids grew up together, right? The Fargus 4 grew up around each other. I guess we'll get her closer. The Fargus 4 grew up around each other. Dimitri's known Miklon his whole life, actually. Now, Miklon has always been an awful person, so this isn't new, but they know each other, like, personally. Oh, damn! Annie! Jesus. Oh no.
Not bad for your kind. A bunch of spoiled, rotten children. What the hell? Damn, look at that. I'm out of here. Hold on. No! Ah!
Well, that was something. Yeah, the goopy sounds and the like almost Attack on Titan style shot with the eyes. I feel like scenes like this like really dance just around the edges of the ratings of, you know, having them say the softer swears that we're allowed to say, panning just to the side for most of the violent death, giving us just enough to unsettle us and communicate the horrificness of what we just witnessed without, you know, bumping the rating too high. I feel like we don't get a lot of shots quite that intense.
What the? Nikolai! Is that you?
That form. Oh my. Is this your first time fighting such a thing? Then listen well to what I say.
Alright.
An evil power has caused them to grow quite large. Their life force is beyond a mortal like yourself. You cannot win unless you fell them twice, or even thrice. Even if you've cornered one, you cannot let your guard down. Those things are even worse when threatened. Can you see that barrier? It is surrounded by great power. You must break through to fight that thing. A strong attack or gambit might help to break through more quickly. If you can break the barrier, that power will have nowhere else to go, and that will likely cause confusion for that thing. It cannot counter while confused, which means that is the best time to attack. If you break down all of their barriers, not only will they be confused, they will not be able to move for a short while. Without the power flowing around them, they will not be able to restore their barriers. You might even be able to get something from them. They have such might that they will not fear you alone. But a battalion could prove useful on that front. Attack them with a gambit to draw their attention and force them to target you. Be on your guard when they have realized their full power. The damage caused at times like that is not contained to just one spot. Once they have charged some power up, their barriers will be restored. You really must pay close attention to those things. Distract them with a gambit, or just take them down before they can attack. In any case, think carefully before you act. But you should be conquering that thing instead of talking to me. If you're out of questions, get over there and fight!
I love that they included that. I love Sothis' voice, especially the sass. Yeah, she's really endearing to me.
So, this is the power of a hero's relic. It has gone too far. I fear all we can do now is put an end to it.
Sorry, Dimitri.
So, this is the power of a hero's relic. To create such a sinister beast.
Okay, that's it. It knocked all of us back, didn't it? Yeah. Okay. Or like Sothis in general. I like her too. Dimitri's a little boo-booed, but otherwise we're okay. I should be getting up here. And I should probably equip this. I don't know why I didn't. Probably should use that, actually. If we get Ash around the side. Oh, don't attack him. To do up here. Bring you in here.
Use caution.
I'll be cautious. Relax. Drink your soup. Put Felix with him. I'm sure he loves that. Try to bring Sylvain up here without getting him killed. Mercy right in the middle because we're gonna need her. Bring Annie up to the side as well. And I guess Ingrid goes here. Sure. Rally Sylvain. I'm not too sure what I think about Sothis yet. Oh, and we got Ferdy, of course. We can't forget Ferdy. It's been 5 years. Why do you still not know? god. What a noise. Look out, Ash! Ooh! Also, I agree with what you were saying earlier. I think it was Squonk about it being interesting when... No! I forgot about that guy. Interesting when a media that has its own religion uses hell. I feel the same way. Yeah, hell yeah! Poor Ash, he's okay. We'll heal him, it'll be alright. Yeah! Trying to smash the shields here. I love how it's one arrow dealing 5 damage. Sylvain should fight, but like, he's really underleveled. Let's get Felix to help out here. Bonk, bonk. I love how characters can just take a big ol' rock being chucked at them. Like I said, we don't come to Fire Emblem for the realism. He's gonna blast, but not if we break all of his stuff first. Nice. Here's an inspirational quote, hope it helps. Rip and tear until it's done. We will do our best. That's 1 bar down. I don't remember if it's 2 diamonds and a health bar, or if the diamond means we're on the last health bar. Well, it looks like Death Blow activates when he's out of diamonds, so I think he's got 2 health bars left. Ingrid can help. Actually, I want her to hit here. Try and break this shield down. Nice, 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 nice. You don't need the Doomslayer for that thing. That's a dinosaur. So you need to call Turok? Someone's gonna have to tell me what that's from. I am uneducated. How much health do you have? Pretty decent chunk. Let's send Dimitri. Yes, please cut through. Yeah! Haven't played that game in years. What game? Tell Feely. Turok the Dinosaur Hunter. It is apparently very old. Not to be confused with Dino Crisis. I'm not familiar with either of these. How old are we talking? I'll just put you over here for now. Who needs healing? Ash needs healing. Can we move the Ash? Yeah, we'll move him. Nope. Click on him. Not good. Oh, baby! We'll move him over here. He can get his shot in and Mercy can heal him. Dino Crisis is Resident Evil, but dinosaurs. You both said that. Interesting. I guess that's just a known fact about it then.
You're a big help.
First game came on Nintendo 64. Alright. My first Nintendo console was the Wii, but I had a Game Boy Advance. Is 64 before or after the GameCube? I knew people who had a GameCube, so I kind of know what time that was. It's before. Thank you. Before. Okay. That's the one that's like, I think we're talking like 1996, 97. Okay, in the States. Okay. 64 was 96. Somewhere in there. Okay. I don't know where's safest to put him, that he won't just get slaughtered. Because I need him. Oh, and that guy's still there. Okay, we're good. Everyone is answering. Thank you all. Let's get Felix to get in here. Felix knew Miklon too, of course. Ooh. He's good. How's everyone's back pain? see. Everybody who knew Miklon gets to fight Miklon, I think. Javelin's not gonna do shit. Lure is fun though. Yeah, let's lure.
I'm with you.
Oh yeah! Gambit boost! Pulled a muscle doing a squat. Oh no! Pulled muscles from workouts are so sad because it's like this defeats the entire purpose of doing this. Helps everyone's blood pressure. Take care of yourselves, guys. Alright, can Sylvain even reach? Not right now. I have to move Dimitri. Which I think means I'm going to move to do. Is he going to kill him if I do that? Yes, so we're not going to let him do that. Dimitri can move here. Will you kill him? Yes, so you're not going to do that. You're just going to move. Gotta free up space for my boy. Oh, yeah, yeah. Is this it? Is this the blow? No other health? Alright. Do it together.
What is that? It's like watching a bad dream come to life.
We'll lend you a hand.
Let's win this already.
Goddess, the beast is gone, yet Miklon and the lance remain.
Do they?
It's over. Let's retrieve the lance and leave this place.
Miklon, my brother.
Good job, Annette. Yes, they were emotionally supporting him.
That man, his form was changed. It was as though that lance was swallowing him whole. Upon that sight, it makes sense that your students were upset. I wonder if those relics truly hide such power. Yet even still, that power seems familiar. That form as well. As one who wields the sword of the Creator, does that mean you possess that power too?
The power to turn into a monster?
Professor, you have returned. The goddess is indeed generous with her divine protection.
Yeah, I guess.
I have already heard Gilbert's report about what happened.
Gilbert wasn't there! He ran away!
See to it that you keep what transpired at the tower to yourself.
Why?
People would lose faith in the nobles should rumors spread of one using a relic and transforming into a monster.
But he was disowned.
All regions of Fodland would fall into chaos. We must avoid that at all costs. Please ensure the students who accompanied you understand that as well. Have I made myself clear?
Rhea just gets more suspicious every time she opens her mouth. Yeah. See, if I express my true feelings, she won't tell me secrets anymore. So, do I pretend I'm on her side? Do not disappoint Dragon Mommy. That's how she gets you. I'm worried if I click yes, of course, I'll upset, like, Dimitri, though. So I'm gonna...
His transformation into a black beast was nothing short of divine punishment from the goddess.
Oh, Jesus, okay.
Punishment for someone arrogant and foolish enough to use a hero's relic even though they were unworthy and unqualified.
Whoa, okay, calm down. You knew?
Of course. That is why we rushed to recover it. Sadly, we did not arrive in time. The church will formally return the lance to House Gautier, if you would.
Oh yeah, no ulterior motives. See, I have an ulterior motive for keeping it. I will not.
What is the meaning of this?
Betrayal.
Ahem. Excuse me.
Him!
Lady Rhea, I am overjoyed and beyond grateful to you for recovering the relic of my family, House Gautier.
No, it went down. There was a little purple arrow pointing down to show that I lost points with her.
Now, may I please have that lance? I have received direct approval from my father to take possession of it.
As the next head of House Gautier, do you swear that you will never cause such a deplorable incident to transpire?
On my family's name, and on my brother's life, I swear it.
Oh, baby.
Very well. However, I have one condition. You must never allow another to wield this lance. Your brother clearly demonstrated what fate awaits those who break that restriction.
Yes. I will not soon forget.
Sylvain received Lance of Ruin. What would happen if I reassigned it to someone else? I don't think anything would, but like... Jeez, Ray, I have some sympathy. I mean, Miklon was a right bastard, but... I can't carry anything else. Why do you have so many vulneraries, mister? You can put one away.
Is your meeting over, Professor?
You look troubled.
I was just thinking about something.
Would you like to tell me what?
Professor, the possession of relics and crests has been highly valued in Fargus since ancient times. It's far from uncommon for someone to lose their ability to lead their house because they don't bear a crest. Just like Miklon. It happened to my uncle as well. The eldest child of the king, and yet he never ascended to the throne. All families whose bloodlines carry the crests of the 10 elites are much the same. But House Gautier takes it a step further and absolutely requires an heir who possesses a crest.
Why House Gautier in particular?
To that house, the power of crests is a necessity, not a luxury. House Gautier holds the most northern territory in the kingdom, and they have fought with the people to the north for many years. The head of that house is responsible for protecting that territory from fearsome invaders, whom they keep at bay with the power of crests and relics. In exchange for that responsibility, they are granted special privileges within the kingdom.
Strength is strength, with or without a crest.
I believe the same. Ability cannot be measured by the possession of a crest alone. I believe that Margrave Gautier was wrong to disinherit Miklon, simply because he did not bear a crest.
Okay, well, hold up. Miklon did things deserving of disinheriting, if you ask me.
Still, there is always a reason for why such customs stand the test of time. Imagine what this world would be like if no one placed any stock in crests. Bloodlines that carry crests would dwindle, the metaphorical blade used to oppose threats would eventually rust. This same argument has been made time and time again across the years. Both sides are at once right and wrong.
It's kind of like we were talking about contradictions. What do you believe, Dimitri?
I believe those with crests and those without should acknowledge the other's strengths and learn to respect each other based on personal merits. And that doesn't apply only to crests. The same holds true for lineage, race, faith, ideologies. If we could just accept each other and make mutual concessions, one step at a time, perhaps... Who knows if that's even possible?
What a good boy.
Everyone has something that is unacceptable within them. I certainly do, and I'd wager you do as well. I wonder which is best, Professor. To cut away that which is unacceptable, or to find a way to accept it anyway?
Hi, Moon! I hope you're doing well too.
Professor, you have done well to complete such a difficult task. You have shown exceptional skill in leading your students. I am forever grateful for the safe return of the hero's relic.
I'm still not giving it to you.
Just as I expected, you have mastered the sword of the Creator.
Oh, I forgot to use it.
Now then, I shall tell you about your mission for the coming month.
Archbishop!
Seteth, what troubles you?
Flayn is missing. I cannot find her anywhere. Professor, have you seen Flayn recently?
I have not.
I have searched everywhere. Where could she be? She may be in danger. Oh no, 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 what am I to do?
Calm yourself, Seteth. Professor, we shall continue our discussion another time.
She's in the McDonald's play face.
Part 1. White Clouds. Horsebow Moon. Rumors of a Reaper. As cold air begins to creep in from the north of Fargus, Fodlan welcomes the riches of fall. The women spend their days reaping the golden fields, gratefully embracing the bounty the goddess has once again provided. The men venture into the wilds with horse bows and empty sacks ready to be filled with game.
It's been so long since I heard Sada's voice that I just hear Jojo. I feel like he's always just Sada's voice to me, so like it took me a bit to not hear Sadath even in Kazuha. Received 4,000 gold! Good job murdering. Is this hit money? Mercedes would like to speak with me. Yay!
Good evening, Professor. Returning from work, I take it?
That's right.
I commend you for working so late into the evening. All of my days at the Academy are enriching thanks to you. Try not to overtax yourself, all right? I'm concerned for your health. We wouldn't want you to wear yourself out.
You all better be taking notes. Take care of yourselves.
The goddess won't smite you if you rely on others for help, you know.
Even so.
Listen here, Professor. You might not like what I'm about to say. To be perfectly honest, I had my doubts when I first met you.
Well, why is that?
At first, I thought you seemed too young to be a professor. It is unusual, you have to admit. Yet you seemed very composed and mature despite your age. You're strong-willed, encouraging, and you go to great lengths to ensure that everyone is cared for.
Oh, thanks.
But it almost feels like you're trying too hard to be a perfect role model for your students.
I'm not trying too hard.
If that's how you feel, then I can't disagree. But I think it's necessary to give yourself a break every now and again. The mind has a tendency to make mistakes when you've exhausted yourself. In my case, I still seem to make mistakes even when I'm wide awake.
Mistakes?
Oh, you know. I'm always mixing up the dates for drills or misplacing things.
Mercedes, have you considered you might have ADHD?
Just the other day, I forgot to put on my uniform and headed out to practice wearing only my...
Oh my.
Oh, well, you can imagine how embarrassed I was. My mind can be so scattered sometimes. Anyway, where was I? Ah, that's right. What I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you do, you might end up in a pretty bad place. That reminds me, is there anything I can do to assist you, Professor? If it's all right with you, I'd like to help in any way I can.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Whatever you need, just say the word. I look forward to helping you out.
Oh, and your motivation went up. Nice. Anybody else want to talk to me? Ooh. Dudu! I'll go talk to Dudu. Or I'll stand and stare at Dudu.
Did you want something?
Just to look at the flowers.
I see.
That was the fakest look around. Dudu's not chatty. Yeah.
If you have the time, then please assist me. I am to water the flowers in the greenhouse. Thank you. Only do not water the ones in that corner.
What kind of flowers are those?
They are from Dusker. They require a dry environment. The roots will rot otherwise.
They're beautiful.
Yes, they are.
Oh, look at that smile. Oh no!
I owe you a debt of gratitude. In both the extracurricular activities here at the Academy and on the battlefield, your presence has been instrumental in the defense of His Highness. You have my sincerest thanks.
I only did what anyone would do.
I see. Was there something else you wanted?
Riveting conversation. I'll go fetch the water.
Then please, excuse me.
He's difficult to hold a conversation with. Boom, boom, boom.
As I believe you are already aware, Sedith's younger sister Flayn has gone missing. At present, all we know for certain is that she has not left Garreg Mach.
Flayn is not the type of person to just wander off on her own without telling me where she is going. We have searched the monastery thoroughly, but have found nothing. I am now mobilizing the knights to begin searching the town.
I think you should take a deep breath.
Troubling rumors have been running rampant lately. I do not wish to consider the worst, but...
What is it you're afraid of?
There are rumors of someone prowling the streets and attacking innocents night after night. The Knights have investigated the matter. They have not discovered any remains, nor have they found any concrete evidence.
The people are panicked. They all insist someone called the Death Knight is coming to claim their souls with his blade.
Sounds to me like you're the people.
There is no way she could have escaped unscathed if she were captured by such a fiend. Where is she?
Seteth, recall that impatience begets error. Please do your best to calm yourself. I think of your sister as family as well. You know that. You have my support. We will devote ourselves fully, mind, body, and soul, to recovering her. Professor, your mission for this month is to help find Flayn. The Knights have the town covered, so I ask that you focus your efforts on searching the monastery again. We do not have time to waste. You have your orders.
Understood.
Flayn has disappeared? Seteth must be beside himself.
He certainly is.
So, finding little Flayn is our mission for this
Don't
moon?
say it like that.
Leave it to me, Professor.
No.
Chasing after girls is my specialty.
Dude, she's like 12.
Sylvain, even you must agree that now isn't the time for jokes.
I hope Flayn is okay. I've heard rumors about some Death Knight running around town.
Sounds intriguing. I have been hoping to cross blades with him.
What is wrong with all of you people?
Felix, please consider how Seteth must be feeling right now.
I wasn't prepared for Ingrid to just yell at everybody.
In any case, we must start our search at once. Every moment matters. On your order, Professor, let's try to collect as much information as we can.
It's a wonder Ingrid hasn't killed everyone. She's just used to wrangling them. Oh.
I'm on the lookout for suspicious individuals.
In my bedroom?
The only place I've yet to check is the library.
I don't remember this. I don't remember this. Interesting. We'll go together.
As you wish. Candlelight. And who is that?
Is it Flayn?
No, it isn't. Impossible.
Professor, Dedu, what are you up to at this hour?
Your Highness, my apologies.
Oh, none necessary. I'm sorry for startling you. I was just doing some research. But I'm just about finished. I didn't realize how late it had gotten. We'd better head back to our quarters, Dedu. Until tomorrow, Professor.
A most unusual man. Whatever could he have been looking for so late at night?
Dimitri, did you kidnap Flayn?
That book is quite askew. He must have rushed to put it back upon the shelf. It seems to be a record of donations from nobility. Arundel. That's not a name I know. But look at that. This Arundel gave quite a sum each year. That is, until the year 1174. He must have died or fallen to financial woe. I can't imagine what this has to do with Flayn.
Interesting.
Bing! It's Petra's birthday! Happy birthday, Petra!
Oh, what kind of tea do you like? I feel like none of these.
You have my
but
thanks for
here,
giving
you
me
can
your
try
spare
this one.
time. I have gratitude.
I love the way Petra talks. Petra likes spicy tea. Yeah, that sounds right. I don't think I have any.
Delicious.
Oh, she liked that though. She was happy.
What?
Guessing someone's age, dining partners. You're doing great work. We can praise her.
Inspirational.
Yeah. Oh, what are you looking at, Petra?
What?
Dinner, favorite sweets, potential training partners.
Yes.
It sounds like her. Don't make me feel bad about having to kill her later. We're trying to enjoy them while they're here.
Yes.
Dreamy nights, exploring the monastery. Tell me about yourself. How about exploring?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you are having problems, I am happy to be listening.
Oh, she's so sweet. She's such a good friend. Chat. Yeah. I will guilt trip you forever since you won't save Dorothea. Listen, my first run of this game ever, I recruited Dorothea, Petra, Bernie, and Marianne. So I haven't actually seen what it looks like when you fight them. Angry in Lysithea. Stare. Probably her
Do you
tattoo,
have
right?
curiosity about my mark?
I wish she would say more. I'm not staring
This
at your
style
boobs.
of braiding has been passed down through my family.
I'm trying to zoom out, but it won't let me.
Professor.
There we go. Gifts. Do I have anything she'd like? Only a feather, but everybody likes feathers.
This is giving me great joy.
Oh, I'm glad. I won't save you from my fanboy wrath. That's fair.
I will be waiting happily for you to be inviting me again.
Oh, she's so sweet. Time to get uncomfortably close to Petra. Truly. At least in, was it Fates where you would pet them? Whee! Like, at least you were doing something and not just, staring. It won't even let me do anything else. I have to explore. I'm sure we have a bunch of supports, though. Oh, not really. Interesting.
Wow, Ash, training again? You're taking this whole night thing pretty seriously.
It's just my daily training. Maybe you could stand to be a little more eager yourself?
He's already fed up with his shit.
If I want to be a great knight, I've got no choice but to put the effort in.
No choice? I think you're making life too difficult. Knights don't have to be perfect. All I'm saying is, I've seen some pretty sloppy knights out there.
That's not going to be me. I'm going to be a proud knight, virtuous and gallant.
Virtuous and gallant? Are you kidding me? If you just ride around being virtuous, people will get fed up. They'll boot you out of town.
No better than you.
It's never wrong to have virtue, not even if it means being made an outcast.
Interesting idea. You think very highly of this whole virtue thing. Say, have there been any knights who became great just by thinking highly of themselves?
Jeez.
Think on this. Knights are supposed to protect people and earn their admiration. Isn't that right?
Well, yes. So what are you saying I should do?
Seize people's hearts!
No! He had it for a minute.
What do you mean?
You want people to love you? Offer them something they haven't got. Guess what that is? It's you, Ash. They don't have you.
Do not offer yourself to people.
Get out there, buddy. Be valiant. Help people. Here, I'll show you how it works.
the animation jumped forward. Oh!
Sylvain,
he's gone.
Don't go bothering people.
And he's gone.
Hey there, cutie.
No.
You seem to have lots of bags there. They must be heavy. My name's Sylvain. let me help you out. Are these going in the warehouse?
Helping out those in need, I guess that's a good start.
No thanks necessary. It's been enough just to be able to talk to you. Well, if you insist, how about we go get some tea? It must be fate that we met like this. I'd like to get to know you.
Oh my god.
Great night, huh? More like a great philanderer. Seems like all he wants to do is flirt with women. No, I can't allow this. I have to stop him.
I have to stop him. He's right, actually. You should sell yourself if you want to get a job. Maybe not like that, though. Yeah, you're just gonna get a sexual harassment charge against you if you try to do it the way Sylvain does. Get the hose, Ash. It's really funny to watch them interact because, like, Ash is so sweet, but he does have a limit. And it's really fun to see where that limit is and when it comes out. Bum, 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 bum. There she is.
Oh my. Just one small girl who's gone astray has caused all this. We cannot let this stand. You must do all you can to find out where she's gone. Now ask around to see what information you can find. Come now, no time to waste.
Alright. Let's go find Flame. Yoink. Put her on. Let's start in the abyss. Seems like a reasonable place to look for missing people. I've McFucking had it. I don't know that he was quite there, but he was. I don't think he could stand the secondhand embarrassment anymore. Okay, where's my guy? Oh, there he is. He's invisible. Oh. I thought you two bonded.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report.
Can you reveal yourself to me? Thank you. Why did that work?
Someone's gone missing up top. And guess what? Because of that, this backup guy is still here. Can't catch a break, can I? The investigation may be over, but I thought it best to stay by your side a bit longer. You hear that? Mr. Backup is here voluntarily. I guess that's okay. He's actually not so bad.
Bonding. There's a guy here.
First the knights, then some monk. Now a teacher? The church setting up a punchline for a joke or what?
Monk?
Some old guy with a staff or something. Big deal.
Yeah, I'm shipping Abyss Keeper and Mr. Backup too. They're bonding. There's some kitties. Go down here. I haven't really played much with this stuff this playthrough. Nothing here. Gotta check all of the hidey holes because there's so many places where people could be. We still can't recruit any of the Abyss kids because Ophelia hasn't done her homework. Constance.
As soon as word spread of Flame's disappearance, the knights burst into Abyss. We tend to be the first suspects when these things happen, you see.
Sorry.
I suppose it's little surprise when there are shady characters always coming and going.
Okay. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. Poor murder hobos. I mean, I also was like, well, that's the first place to look, isn't it? Oh, it's happy.
What kind of scumbag would kidnap poor Flame? She must feel so scared and helpless right now. I hope she's okay.
Yeah, I forgot Happy has personal stake in this. That's kind of you.
Not really. I just know what it's like to be in that situation. I was kidnapped once, you know. Hopefully we get her back safely.
Sweet. Balthus.
You looking for someone? Huh. Try asking Yuri. He's good with stuff like that. I'm better at hitting things than finding them. Honestly, I didn't even know Sedith had a sister.
Oh my god.
If you figure out where she is and need some muscle, just holler. We all have our strengths. For me, my strength is my strength.
Love a big dumb man. And there's Yuri. Happy's closer to the lions, Constance to the eagles, and Balthus to the deers. Yes.
Looking for Flame? Some knights came looking a bit ago, too. I did some of my own hunting, but didn't find any promising leads. I even had some of my people search for her throughout the underground, to no avail. Think about it. The monastery is some 1,000 years old. Who knows how many hidden passageways exist? She could be here, or anywhere, really.
Thanks. Really encouraging. Also, I don't know what age has to do with the structure of a place. Like, why would a place have more passageways if it was older? I don't know who I'm looking for. We already found all of the basement kids. We can go back up now. Run, 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 run. Eee. Byleth is so fast. I probably could have teleported, but this is fine. Hey, that guy sounds familiar. Google's. Ah, yeah, that'd do it. Yep. Alejandro Saab. The reason I bought that DLC. Trauma is Fire Emblem's brand. Yes, the Fire Emblem kids will just trauma dump. That is true. It's the only way to learn their backstories. To be fair, if everyone is traumatized, then it's not. Isn't that bad? Please help.
I hope you're up for a challenge.
I poured my— oh, it's this kid. I poured my heart out into this letter. I'd like you to deliver it for me. To whom, you ask? Well, he's always working his hardest, and he's not very upfront with his true feelings, but he's got an adorable way about him. Deliver the letter. There's no address, but there's only one person who's always working his hardest, not very upfront about his true feelings, and has an adorable way about him. My first thought is to do admiring love letter. Well, I haven't delivered it yet. I forgot about the love letter quest. I was just thinking I never looked up Yuri's VA, and then I heard him some more, and I was like, I think I know. If a place is older, then there's probably more time to add more passageways. I suppose that makes sense. Makeup brush, someone who wears eyeshadow. There are only a few of them, and we just talked to one. He's downstairs. If everyone is traumatized, then nobody is traumatized. Unfortunately, not how it works. Is this really the time to be getting in the sauna? Who do I need to bond with? That's the real question. I'm at a C with all of my kids, in fact. Except for Cyril, who I did recruit. Can I take Cyril into the— is he allowed in here? He is! I don't know if he was too young, but he can come. Sayu has a very distinct voice. I feel like the voice he does for Yuri is a little bit different from the voices he usually does, but we'll increase steam. More time for passages to partially collapse and or be forgotten. That's fair. We'll stay longer. He's getting a little warm. Still quite recognizable. Yeah, I wasn't familiar with him before. I wasn't familiar with him like when the DLC and such came out. Stay longer, or no, I'll increase steam and hope it doesn't push him too far. You're from a much warmer country. You should be able to take the heat. Ooh, increase steam. I can never get this thing to work like perfectly. Oh, he overheated. Cyril feels refreshed. I was gonna complain. Probably could have stayed in longer. Oh, she's so sad. It's not my fault you're built different, yeah. Is Elmira hot? I thought it was. I thought it took a lot of, like, more deserty cultures as inspiration. Pair of shears specifically designed for pruning plants. They probably belong to someone who gardens as a hobby. That's the do, isn't it? Also, like, aren't there a lot of wyverns in Elmira? Or am I just thinking that because of Claude? Because I have to imagine wyverns would be from a warm climate. Because they're lizards. Right? Am I just dumb? High quality leather gloves for wearing under garments. Gauntlets. That makes more sense. Someone who's picky about armor. I don't know.
Did you hear about Flayn? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear. Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. If they find anything, I'll know.
Well, do you like... No. Lost items. Do you want gloves? Okay. Not you then. Not sure who that belongs to. Guess we'll find out. Bernie's on a lower level.
Hello.
Hello. Ooh, thing. Ba-dum. Insect larva. Bernie.
Please not in here. I guess I have to
Is she
let
gonna
you
come out?
approve it, don't I?
This is our only chance to look in her room. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. Does she have any more, or is it just him? It's just him. Look at him. A baby. She does have her plants over here too. She likes the spooky plants. Her little bear and all of her snacks. Him, MVP of the day. Him. Teddy bear. And with the suit. No, don't burn him. He's a friend. How much you want to bet she made the bear? She might have, or at least his clothes. I love him.
There. See? No one's in Bernie's room but Bernie.
And also your bear.
Maybe Flayn just wanted to be alone for a while. Have you considered that? Come to think of it, where is her room anyway?
Good question. Do I have anything? Armored bear, Stuffy, to go with your bear.
Wow, thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Let's see.
Why Flayn of all people? Battle bear, yeah. Where am I to test this? The flamethrower, not on Stuffies. Mutilating Stuffies is the highest crime in Feely's house. How are my plants looking? Yes, give me the plants. Harvest. Jeez. Level up! I got more activity points! More adjutants. Monthly funds. Master classes. Cooking together. Can assign an adjutant to follow a unit into battle. Increases depending on class. They can provide different types of aid, follow up, guard, heal. More effective at higher support levels. They get experience in battle, but don't lose weapon durability and do not die. Well, none of them die. That's helpful for me. You'd hate Octavian from the Percy Jackson series, Feely. To be fair, everyone does. Oh yeah, that guy! I mean, he's a slime ball, isn't he? I haven't finished that set of books. The like older books where they're like older teens. I haven't finished those, but I know who you're talking about. I've read a couple of them. I think I read up to House of Hades, maybe? I was getting them from the library, and then we moved, and I haven't checked out my local library. I need to do that. Yeah, he does some bad things to the stuffies. I think it's a really cool representation. I mean, Rick Riordan does an awesome job, like, converting all of these things into, like, a kid's world. The first thing that comes to my mind is they have a ship. They have a flying ship, and they control it with a whole bunch of stuff coupled together, but one of the main controllers is literally a Nintendo Wii controller, and, like, that's just so accurate to children. It feels so right. A Wii remote, yes. It feels so right. And so the whole stuffed animal augury thing feels right.
Anyway, I heard something like this happened last year, too. Neither the culprit nor the missing student were ever found last time. Some people say it was the work of evil spirits.
Maybe it was. I don't think a ghost kidnapped Flayn, dude. Then it could be the same culprit.
I thought the same. Could there be a connection?
He's back. Lost items. Do any of these belong to you? I don't think so. No. Is anybody else up here? Run, 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 run. Nope.
Hey there.
Hey there, bye. Run, 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 run. A connection? Gasp. No, I don't think Ash wants me to tell him that a ghost did it. I think he'd be upset. Whee! Okay, anybody else around? Gotta find her. I'm working on it, guys. Relax. It's gonna take a month. Black sand steel. Going fishing. I don't know if I have any. Oh, I do. I like the word stuffies. I feel like depending on where you live, you use a different word. Some people call them soft toys, plush toys, plushies, stuffed animals. Tell us in the chat, what is your word for a soft animal-shaped toy filled with fluff? Antique clasp. Expensive looking clasp with an outdated design. Probably belongs to someone who is not up on trends. Who's the least fashionable member of the monastery? I don't know.
Hey there, Professor.
You're an armored guy.
Did you want to talk?
What? Huh? Yes, I wanted to talk. Why didn't you talk? I didn't skip past it, did I? Okay, the love letter isn't for him. What? Okay. Yes, I wanted to talk. Am I stupid?
Not mine. Try someone else.
Okay.
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk?
What? Yes. Actually, I have questions. You have to do something else? Okay.
Professor?
Greetings, Professor.
Greetings, Professor. Today, there is quite a bit to report. There is a masked individual who has been going into town every evening and not returning until the following morning. You see? Nothing gets past this guard. I doubt it has anything to do with Flayn's disappearance, but... well, better safe than sorry, I always say.
Gatekeeper, this sounds extremely important, actually. Some masked figure is skulking around? That sounds very related.
What brings you here? I'm taking a break.
Okay, so they're just gonna keep doing this. Can I recruit her?
You seem busy, Professor.
I want her.
I'm busy as well.
No.
Let's speak later.
No, join my team. I have to level up.
Right.
Anna, have you seen anything?
Hey, Professor. How's it going? Making lots of coin?
There's a woman missing.
I'd love to catch up, but I'm super busy right now. Working. For money. You understand.
Why does she say it that way? Working. For money.
Hey, how about a favor?
This is just an eternally ongoing quest. Here you go. Is kidnapping profitable? I think that is the primary motivation of kidnapping for most people, actually. So yes. Allegra! We'll get her one day. We have to level up, apparently. Working for money. How's it going? A child is missing! You guys are too calm.
Professor?
Come around this way. Past the horde of cats. Meow. Whee. Horse. Monk.
This might be the first time I've ever seen Seteth look so worn down. If poor Flayn was lured away by anyone, I personally think the clear suspect is that miscreant from Dusker. Those people are deceptive by nature.
Wow. What an asshole. Old paper with writings about harvesting and taxation. Probably belongs to a young noble who owns territory. Horse girl Ferdinand. Oh, there's Hanneman.
Young Flayn's disappearance is most troubling.
Thanks. We thought this was his? No. He is the least fashionable, but apparently it's not his, no. Do you want the love letter? No. Did you just call Ferdinand a horse girl? He is. How to be tidy. Tips for keeping things tidy. It probably belongs to someone who has a hard time cleaning. Is that Manuela, do we think? Hilda also comes to mind, but I can't imagine her reading a book about becoming tidy. I'm pretty sure if I click this, it just ends, so I'm gonna leave that alone.
If Flayn has been taken hostage, then we know she is alive. At least for now. There would be no point to abducting her if simple murder was the objective.
I mean, he's right.
That's only logical, Professor.
Harsh, but true. 0. Oh, another owl feather for me.
I can't believe Flayn just disappeared. I don't like it one little bit. Oh, are you here to see someone? Alois and Shamir and all the knights are gonna head into town soon.
I see. I don't think any of these belong to you.
I don't know who this...
No.
Whoa. I can only imagine how worried Seteth must be, but isn't mobilizing the entire Order of Knights a bit excessive? I was originally assigned to investigate those reports of the Death Knight in the town near Garreg Mach. When I think how many more victims that dastard might claim while we're all busy searching for Flayn.
I feel like they're connected, guys.
I'm sorry, that was insensitive. We're all under a lot of stress right now. It's important that we find her quickly.
Mysterious murder man running around town. Girl missing.
Hey.
Like, are we not connecting the dots? Those
see.
sound connected. So you have a
I can't
quest.
believe Flayn... Oh, Alois and Shamir...
But you don't want to give it to me. I guess. I don't understand. Oh, unless the letter's for him. Is the letter for you?
I can't believe... Oh, Alois and Shamir...
Gifts? Yeah, love letter for him. He can't read! You can't write a love letter to Zero. He can't read! Oh no!
Thanks, Professor.
No! Oh, that's a tragedy. He can't read? Yeah, he can't read. It's in some of his supports. And, oh, Hilda does not want to marry Cyril. Hilda's a racist. Yeah, he's got supports with Lysithea about it, but also, if he ever submits something to the advice box in the monastery, it's just a picture. He can't read. Yes, Hilda is racist. Hilda comes from the family in charge of holding the line between Fodlan and Elmyra. So if you talk to her about Elmyrans, she's not nice. Not nice.
There have been a lot of rumors swirling around lately about a Death Knight who kidnaps people from the nearby town. You don't think Flayn was, you know, do you?
Kidnapped? Yes, that's why we're looking for her. We can't rule it out.
Whether the rumors are true or not, I just hope our Flayn is safe.
Fodlan's locket, yes. I don't think any of these belong to her. Unless she... I'm pretty sure Annette knows how to be tidy. Pretty sure that's from Manuela. Run, 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 run. Ooh! Thingy! Hiding. Well-worn hammock. Someone with a history of roaming from place to place. A Dagden cot for sleeping outside. Well, we only know one Dagden. Why was she taking a nap out here? Is it our mommy? Hi, mommy. Yes, Shamir. Naps are important. True, I just feel like this is an odd spot for it.
Is something the matter? I see. So, Flayn has gone missing. I will do what I can to support the search.
Thanks, bud. Surprised you hadn't heard yet, but... Run. Then I go through here. Come over this way. Claude and Hilda. Where? It must be this way. Yes. They're often standing here. Silver brooch. Middle Franc Opera Company logo. Probably belongs to someone involved with the opera. Yep. So basically he goes to bed. Tomas's sleeves are way too starched.
Flayn's gone missing. Where could she be? If it were an ordinary kidnapping, you'd think there'd be a demand for ransom or something by now. I don't like the sound of this.
Oh, I thought they would both talk to me.
I bet Flayn ran away. She couldn't stand being held back by Seth any longer. I can empathize. I know what it's like to have an overbearing big brother.
I have something for you. Lost item. Makeup brush.
I've never seen that thing before in my life.
Okay, not makeup brush. How to be tidy.
Never seen that thing?
Nope. Seems like none of these are hers then. My lost items bag is getting pretty heavy here. Doesn't Marianne need to know how to be tidy? I don't know. I didn't think so.
Flayn is missing. We should split up and search for her.
That's what we're doing.
There isn't a moment to waste. We must find her before it's too late.
Okay, then why are you talking to me? Bye. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. Oh, there we go.
Let's see. I've heard the monastery is full of secret passages. If there is no sign of Flayn's departure, it is possible that she used one of those. Whatever has happened, I hope she is all right.
Item. Gardening shears.
That belongs to me. I apologize for the trouble.
When I consider how Seteth must be feeling, my heart breaks. We must find Flayn as soon as possible. There are no signs of her having left the monastery, but we cannot safely rule out any possibility just yet. I'm wasting precious time standing about trying to think of a solution. I'll survey the monastery and see what information I can gather.
Try to take some deep breaths, buddy.
There must be someone who has a clue as to Flayn's whereabouts.
We'll figure it out.
Will you do me a favor?
We must locate Flame, and soon. Let's gather all of the information we can around the monastery. Surely someone must have seen or heard something. Gather clues about Flame by talking to different people throughout the monastery. If someone seems suspicious, you should check their room or other places they might spend time. You got it. That's when Dimitri snapped. He's been going through a lot. I don't think I have anything for him. Unless he wants this.
Oh, thank you. I have
He
been
did.
looking for this. But how did you know it was mine?
I guessed. Nice.
Lost item.
Oops, sorry. No, just the one. Oh god, so many blips just showed up on my map. Okay. Everybody is suspicious. That's what I'm hearing. Boom. Leone is suspicious? Spotless bandage. Somebody slacking in their training. That sounds like Hilda.
Where could Flame have gone? Do you think she's really been kidnapped?
Probably.
I hear Tomas has been going around asking about her. But he's probably just worried like the rest of us. Though it wasn't just Flame. He was asking about you and Captain Gerald, too.
Which is why you know. I don't think any of my stuff is for you. Lawrence? Where? Oh, there he is.
If Flame were taken hostage, I expect we would have received demands from the culprit by now. Perhaps this is not a kidnapping at all. Do you suppose she could have simply run away?
Why do two of the highest level golden tier members know better than everyone else how kidnapping works? I don't think so.
What could it be then? What possible motive could there be to abduct her?
Don't think I have anything of his. Tomas in the suspiciously starched sleeves. I feel like everybody has weirdly stiff clothing. I think it's just the models.
I bet Flame.
I have something for you. Spotless bandage.
Oh, you found it! Thank you so much. You're a sweetheart.
Claude definitely schemed a kidnapping. Probably. Not saying he went through with it, but he's definitely thought about it. She's the sister of the right hand of the Archbishop? That's plenty of motivation. Well, yeah, but like you would want to get something for her, right? Like the point of kidnapping is to get something usually. You have a goal. Unless somebody just hates Seta. Love how Byleth is actively running around the monastery looking for Flame and talking to all the kids who are sitting relaxed around the monastery saying, "We need to find Flame!" Yeah, you guys could help me. Countless numbers listed in this ledger. It probably belongs to someone deeply involved in commerce. So somebody who works for money? Anybody could be the kidnapper since she said it is so chill. Yeah, I don't know. We have something for Anna. And maybe now we can talk to Eloise.
Say.
Excuse me. Eloise was over here. Meow, yeah.
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk?
Yes. No! He still doesn't want to talk to me. Lame. Ooh, item. Owl feather. Love that for me. I have an item for you.
What brings you here?
Okay, they still don't want to talk to me, but at least I have your hammock.
It's not mine.
What?
You should ask someone else.
But it's Dagden. You're Dagden. I guess it's Linhard? Linhard takes naps. Ingrid, this is the third month in a row you've just been standing in here.
That Flame would disappear like this. Sedith must be worried sick. I haven't much to go off of, and perhaps it's out of line for me to feel so uncomfortable. But something has been bothering me for a while about Gilbert. I feel as though I've met him somewhere before. I also noticed him staring intently at Annette once.
She a little confused, but she got the spirit. I don't think I have anything for you, unless you want this?
No.
No. No. Oh, right, Anna.
Hey!
That sounds so bad out of context. Well, that's why Ingrid is, like, suspicious.
Hey, Professor, I'd love to catch...
Items, ledger.
Thanks for finding this.
You're welcome.
I honestly never thought I'd see it again.
Just staring at a net. I mean, yeah, that's why she was creeped out. Anybody else? Caspar. Hey, buddy.
I don't know if she ran off or got kidnapped or what. I just know that Flane's in trouble.
He's so good.
That's it. I can't keep sitting around. I gotta go find her.
Oh, calm down.
Where do I start?
Just take a deep breath. I don't think I have anything for you.
Hello.
Linhardt.
Flane? No, I haven't seen her. She's been abducted. Oh, you're looking for her. Sorry, my mind was somewhere else.
Oh my god.
I just recently learned she has a crest. Did you know that, Professor? If it was a particularly rare crest, I could imagine Professor Hanneman would have quite an intense interest in her. Oh, no, I'm not accusing Professor Hanneman of abducting Flane.
I'm not accusing him, though. Is this for you?
It's not mine.
Oh my god.
I wonder who it does belong to.
Whose is this? Someone with a history of roaming from place to place. Gilbert? Okay, then.
Hello there.
I've only ever spoken to Flane a handful of times. She always seems so naive about the ways of the world. I'm worried about her.
You think she'd be easily deceived?
Yes, I'm afraid so. I just hope she comes home safe.
Do you really think Flane was kidnapped?
Yes. Why does everyone keep asking me that? She must have been.
I have a feeling you're right. They really need to find her, and quickly.
Don't think I have anything for you either. Petra.
Flane was child-napped. That is what you are thinking? And the villain is inside our monastery?
Child-napped.
I must have admittance. One person has been catching my eye. Shamir is a knight not like other knights. Her movements are being reminders of... No. They remind me of Warriors of Brigid. Before she was here, what was she getting up to?
I don't think any of this is hers. Dorothea.
Hey, Professor, have you seen Manuela? I saw her running off somewhere in a terrible hurry. I wonder if it has anything to do with Flane's disappearance. Do you know, Professor?
You're on first name terms with Professor Manuela? Is that really the focal point right now, Violet?
Oh, yes. Didn't you know? She was the senior diva in our opera company.
Lost items. Is this
How did you know I lost
Yes.
this? Thank you for bringing it back to me.
Professor! Professor! I saw him. A knight wielding a gigantic scythe. He was just like the rumors say, all covered in jet black armor. It was the Death Knight. I just know it. You don't think he has something to do with Flane's disappearance?
Guys, come on. Use your brain cells. Use a little bit of critical thinking.
Right.
Is there anybody up here? Run. Let me in. Let me in! Oh. I just waltzed right through that gate. That's not holding anything out.
No.
Alrighty then. They're taught to hit things and blast with spells, not to think. Apparently not, yeah. Not a lot of consideration happening. Oh, it's Freya.
Hello there.
Professor, have you still not found any leads regarding Flane's whereabouts?
Not any good ones.
I have looked everywhere. Not even the knights on guard have seen anything of note.
We will find her. together.
Yes. Let us work together. It reassures me to have you by my side. May the goddess protect dear Flayn until she returns to us.
What?
What? How to bake sweets. Someone who enjoys baking. That's probably Mercy. Run. Don't see anybody out here. So into the church we go.
Boo!
Boo! It went by with sprints. It just looks so erratic. It does. It's really funny. I want to make someone change his boorish behavior, but he doesn't seem to care no matter how much I urge him to reconsider his actions. I am at my wit's end. Oh, is this Ingrid about Sylvain? There's probably nothing you can do about it. It's probably time for your professor to step in. Teach him a lesson with your fists. Professor. Yeah. Sylvain won't stop. Please help me. Alternatively, Felix won't behave himself. Please help me. Poor Ingrid. I'll do that later. Is there any students in here? Hey. Marianne?
Dear goddess, hear my prayer. Please watch over Flayn. Please protect her. May I ask a favor?
One of Dorte's friends is about to have a baby. Do you know of any medicinal herbs that will ensure a safe delivery? Find medicinal herbs that will help a horse have a safe delivery and give them to Marianne. You may find what you need growing in the greenhouse. Alternatively, Dimitri's getting restless again. Please help me. Thank you. Lost items. I don't think she needs the how to be tidy.
Yes,
oh, she does.
Mine.
Guess you're right.
Returning it.
You're welcome. Guess so. What do we got? Seros Scriptures. Crest of Seros. Somebody affiliated with the church. I think Eloise was standing over here last month, so it might be him. Can't believe Dorte got another horse pregnant. Good job, Dorte.
Right.
I'm happy for you. I think there's a support where she needs help cleaning. I don't remember with who though.
Hey, you.
I don't know. I don't remember. Okay. What's going on over there? Did I miss somebody over there? Oh, Tomas. Somebody told us Tomas is sussy, so we have to go talk to him now. Foals will overrun the monastery soon enough.
Professor?
Professor?
What is it? Is something the matter? I will do what I can to support. It seems that you are a bit suspicious of me. Might I ask your reasons?
Well, apparently your sleeves are too starched. Why were you asking about Flayn?
I was away from the monastery for a few years, but do not forget, I have spent more than 4 decades in total working here at Garreg-Mach Monastery. Yet it was not until recently that I learned that Seteth has a sister. It is only natural to be curious, don't you think? I assure you, there is nothing more to it than that.
Okay. Let's see. We've got a lot more running around to do. And it is getting late. And I do have to cook tonight. So I think I will save us right here. And we will continue the mystery of the missing flame next time. But we did defeat... No! We did defeat Miklon, so we achieved that goal. I'm gonna have to make a bunch of notes so I don't forget where we are. Just another 20 minutes. No, I gotta cook, man. I gotta make dinner. I'm sorry. Feely's gotta eat. Not the cliffhanger. We have to Ferdinand von retire. We do, we do. Food is important. Exactly. Thank you, Michael. Let her cook. Fox needs her chicken. I do. I have a chicken pulled out. I have been working really late lately. Like until 8 o'clock at night late. Including the last 2 days. And so being able to have enough time to make the chicken that I thawed out the other day and then had to refreeze is a luxury, and I'm gonna take it. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Oh, I'm not gonna go too into it. I, said my piece in the description box if you're looking for some encouragement in these trying times, as they say. But I'm glad we had this stream today. We all needed this Feely Thursday. Yeah, I feel that. And I'm happy to have been here for you guys, and I'm happy to have had you guys here for me. Next week I will do something. I don't know what. It'll probably be a video. Week after that, though, is Thanksgiving week. So we won't do anything because Thursday is Thanksgiving. So next week we'll have some kind of video, and then we'll stream again in December. I don't have my schedule in front of me, but I'll get a schedule up soon. Still figuring kind of what December is gonna look like after last week throwing us off, but you'll know soon enough. Check out the short I posted today if you need just a little breather. I'm also hopefully working on some special content just for members, so if you're interested in a bonus video or two, check out the membership. I keep it as low priced as I can, pretty much, to try and keep it accessible. But also, if you're just here watching, just hanging out, I appreciate you, and I'm glad to have you here. And I just want you to know that you're not alone. We're all here, and the people who loved you before still love you. And I love you. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. Remember to brush your teeth, drink your water, take the chicken out of the fridge, take your medicine, do the thing you were supposed to do. And I will speak to you all soon. Bye-bye!